Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. It is Greg here from Slurry Tarot. I am in my kitchen today, best lighting in the house, and I'm here to have a little bit of a conversation with you guys. I've tried filming this video 100 times over and I'm scripting it and I'm trying to be a little bit too, informative with it. So I'm going to try this again, and I'm just going to strip it down and I'm going to talk to you guys honestly. I think that that's the only way to do this. So for those of you that know, and I'm sure you do, about a month and a half ago I took a hiatus from the channel. I stopped filming any videos, and I did it quite unannounced. I didn't really say that I was going to do it. I didn't really announce it to anyone. I just took off. A lot of you guys know that that was because I had an email situation where my email was compromised, some parts of my identity as well, which was something that needed to get taken care of. And also I had to really find a way then to restructure and I had to start up a new email, I had to start a bunch of new programs. I had a lot of old emails that I was trying to sift through, but I wasn't able to get attachments. It was just a really big mess, and in the midst of all of that going on, I also suffered a great emotional turmoil. For those of you guys that have been a part of the channel since the beginning of it, you know that it started in a really rough year for me, and it kind of kept going for months and months. We're at a year now, congratulations. This month is a year, but the last year for you guys, you know, it's been particularly tough for me. I dealt with a lot of loss, a lot of death, and then about a month and a half ago, a pretty big tower moment that really shifted everything in my life. And all of it happening at once really forced me into hermit mode. I really needed to determine who I was, why I'm here with you, why I'm doing these tarot card readings, if doing these tarot card readings is going to be good for you or me, if it's something that's realistic for me to do. And I would wake up in the morning and I would deal with severe anxiety and depression. I've been seeing a therapist. Just a lot of trauma has gone on. So if I can't offer you guys these real-time, honest messages, then it's bullshit, and I really would like to not offer it at all if it's not going to be honest and real. And I didn't feel for about a month that I could offer any advice because I felt like I wasn't taking my own advice I was giving to you. I felt a little bit of guilt and shame in the decisions that I had made, leading me to the place that I, in my tower moment, ended up at. I was just around the wrong people, I was around the wrong scenarios, I was around dishonesty in my personal life, that being a part of myself, and also people around me that were being very dishonest. And all of it just kind of hit the fan at once. It's been a rough year and I needed to take some time. So with that being said, obviously because of the compromisation of my files, I have started a new email. So I think in August I'm going to start taking readings again, which is very exciting. But I'm going to kind of work my way back in because I want to make sure that it's very structured now going forward. If there is anyone out there that's watching this message that had sent me an email or had some sort of correspondence with me and then that went dark or dead, you're more than welcome to email my new email that I do have access to. I will be able to help you there. I'll be able to compensate for anybody that was let down in that data crash. But I just want to say that during retrograde this month, I have really learned a lot about myself and mistakes that I've made in my life, and the people that I choose to be around, and how I've let their mistakes affect me. Really got caught up in the melodrama of my own life. It really was my own choice to be there, and now I am on this road of recovery. For the most part, I have absolved myself of social media, no Instagram, no Facebook. I also have made the decision to quit drinking alcohol, even in small amounts for now, just to be present in every moment so that I'm not losing my grip. It's been a long road to recovery over the course of the last year, and I certainly never told you when I came to this channel that this was a for sure thing, or that I was absolved or healed in any way. I'm a very much human being. Yes, there are gifts about me, and but it's a lot of damage too, right? Because I'm a human being, and I always have encouraged you on this channel to not be afraid of your fear or your humanity, to go exactly where you feel led by spirit. And I think I haven't done that. I have not been in the right environments with the right people, with the right mind space, head space. I've just been really struggling, and I could hide that from you, and I could just talk about the business end, about how, you know, everything crashed and I had to restructure, and I could leave it there. But that's not really who I am as a person. I've always been invigorated to tell my story, and while I believe that most of the story of what's occurred over the last many months for me, I'd like to keep private. I'm not certain that I'd like to divulge that information to the internet. But I can tell you that I'm back, and I'm on my road to recovery. You will be seeing your rest of July readings uploading probably right now as you're watching this. All the videos are going up that I filmed over the last couple of days. And to be honest with you guys, it feels really good to be here and to be offering something to you. I feel like I can. I feel like I have it in me. I just want to encourage you all, no matter what you do in the world, don't overextend yourself to the point to where you don't have capture of your identity. This is yours. It's your story. You're telling it. I've always told you guys this on the channel, and I think it's probably due time that I start taking my very own advice. Facing my own fear and facing my own demons has been really challenging in my life. You guys know that I hide my face from you in the videos, and while most of that is for the convenience of how I record and film, also there is fear present in me and who I am, and there's kind of this Scorpio vulnerability that's really, really a part of my life that I've learned to integrate. I'm learning right now to integrate. So don't be afraid to go into a hermit mode and disappear and not talk to people, you know. I've been really out of my friend circle, not really participating in any of the drama and the gossip that's going on around me. And there's a bit of it going on, so, which, you know, this is very, very in tune with what happens in a retrograde, as we know, you know. A lot of things break down, communication breakdowns, miscommunications, gossiping, false narrative. A lot of these kinds of things go on during retrograde. It's common, you know, it happens. But I want to employ us all as I come back to this channel to learn something that I've learned over the last many months of my life. And that is how to take responsibility for the mistakes that I've made in my life and how to grow and evolve from them and become something else, become something stronger and greater. I promised myself many years ago when I started a rock and roll band that we would spend our career traveling around reminding people of this inner light that existed within them. And we did that, and it was really, really amazing. So when I come to this channel to do the same thing, I've got to be practicing what I preach. And I think that that has been kind of the biggest lesson for me, is practicing how to be honest for yourself, to tell your story, no matter how that affects someone else. Or, you know, everyone's going to have to tell their story, and everyone's going to have to come clean in the world, you know. This is my coming clean for me. And I have a lot to learn about my own experience. I'm making positive and constructive changes to my life and daily regimen to ensure that I am staying checked in with this inner child and this magical source within me. It has not been easy, and it's not easy for me, and I know it's not easy for you. But nobody ever asked you to come to this channel to be spiritual or to be a prophet or an oracle. The only thing that Solari Tarot or anything on this channel should ever ask of you is to be human and to know your humanity and to not be afraid of it. I have a lot of healing to do. I'm certainly hoping that you will welcome me back with open arms. It was imperative for me to leave YouTube for a little bit. I was overextended. I had so much to process about my last few years that just wasn't getting processed. I was compartmentalizing all of this freaking trauma all in my body all of the time, never feeling good. not feeling like giving you guys tarot card readings, feeling depressed, drinking too much because I was trying to cope with this reality that things were not as I had assumed that they were. I've experienced a lot of betrayal in the last couple of months. I have betrayed in the last couple of months. I've made a lot of mistakes as well. It was a dark night of the soul for me, and I'm sorry that you guys had to miss out your messages because of it, but I'm really happy to be here, and to be still alive, and to be working, and trying to restructure and realign and recalibrate with who I really am, and not let the trauma or the loss or the pain or the deception ruin my life. And it's a journey. But one thing I have learned that I think I'm going to try to do more on this channel is show you my face. And not be afraid of the way I look, or whether you'll think I'm beautiful, or whether you'll accept me, or really silly things that I've been focusing on that don't serve my purpose as a human being. And it's really tough and challenging to be giving you guys constructive messages of freedom in a way, and then to show you that I'm not feeling free. It's a vulnerable thing, and it's hard to make this video. This is the first take of it that's working, so I guess we'll use this one. But yeah, send me what you got. I could really use it. I'm back, and I'm ready to help you and work, and we're ready to kind of conquer our identities. I think I needed to learn the lesson of practicing what you preach. And with that being said, welcome back to Solari Tarot. There are some changes to the channel. The email has changed, obviously, because I can no longer access. Someone probably in India, I think, has access only to my email. So the new email is solaritarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box below, as well as anything else you'll need. Once again, if you were one of the kind of victims of my email crash and everything that went on, please make sure to send me a message so that we can delegate of how I can help you now. I would like to clear up any of those outstanding catastrophes that went down. I know that'll take me probably a couple weeks, but I'm allotting myself time for it. I'm trying not to take any more personal readings until August. So yeah, there's a little bit of time for me to kind of clean up this mess, and I've been cleaning up one in my personal life, I assure you. But it's nice to be back, and it's nice to feel a sense of community with you. So there's a bug. We're not going to kill it. Thank you so much. You guys are very important to me, and I'm sorry that I had to leave you high and dry for a little while. I promise you it was for my own hermit mode, and I'm out. I'm feeling a little bit better, and I'm certainly feeling ready to channel messages again. So you will be seeing that within your videos for the month. Guys, retrograde is really tough for a lot of folks, so if you're feeling struggle, know I'm right with you. Also know that most of the hard part is over now. We're moving into calmer waters towards the end of the retrograde, so that's good news too. Look, hang in there. Doesn't matter where the planets are, this is your life, and this is your story. You aren't going to make the right decision every time, folks, and you're not always going to be in the right. You're not always going to be the good guy, and sometimes you're going to have to take responsibility for it. I love you so much. I hope that we can do our journey of healing together, now and the future, as we always have. I hope that you will accept me back. Please make sure to check the description box there, as all of the info of how to get back in contact with me is on there. There's new information, there's new emails, all the good stuff. So yeah, if you need me, let me know. I'm back on. I'm restructuring a little bit, and I do want you guys to know that I'm actively looking for cruise ship contracts. So we might have a Tarot Around the World series soon. That could be cool. God bless you all. Thank you for loving me, even perhaps when I'm not even really that lovable. I'm a lucky person, and I'm really thankful for what I do have. That's for damn sure. So, with that being said, I will see you around. I will see you for your August reads. Please make sure to check out your July reads. They're already live on the channel. And, as always, don't be an asshole. I'm learning it as well. I will see you next month for your readings. Thank you. Bye.